building after the funeral home closed was a co-ed style living dorm for the local college students. They redid the second floor. They rented out rooms up there. Now, according to the story, one night, one of the college kids, his demeanor completely changed. He ran towards the second floor landing and tried to jump off of it. His friends tackled him, so he was not able to then leap from the second floor. He tossed them off, ran down the hallway, down the spiral stairs that I'll show you in a minute, and out into the middle of the street. His friends then tackled him out there. From what I understand, they thought he was possessed. Prior to this incident, they were reporting paranormal activity, and I think that I'm not sure if people weren't like necessarily believing it, or it just kind of went.
Because I know back then when you were dealing with this kind of stuff, people thought you were mentally insane. They put you in mental asylum, and I know that was a very big cost, especially the states around like Australia. There was so much of that, and you can go in a mental asylum like that.
Yeah.
So, and it was scary too, because people would be experimenting on, and they wouldn't live through all the lobotomies. And
so I cannot prove that story happened, but what I can prove and what I can document is that it was only a college dorm for 3 months. So there's that. Take what you will.
Gotcha.
So this is the basement portion. This is a 5,000 square foot space.
Wow.
They did store caskets down here. It was a coal-heated building at one point in time. So that is the old coal car right there, and that was the old coal chute.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of crusty, but we like crusty.
It brings out the age and antiques in it.
Yeah. So there were caskets stored down here. I don't know if people were stored in them down here, or if it was just like a storage area that they had for stock, but these all have rollers, so they would slide them in and out.
I see.
That's an old urn display. I can't take it upstairs because there was flooding down here, so it's made it extremely fragile. So I have to keep it down here. And the same with this. This is an old shipping container. This is also fragile, so I leave it down here so people can enjoy it from down here. There's also an old headstone that was down here. I do hear disembodied voices down here as well.
Gotcha.
I was giving a tour one night. And
always a fun stuff.
Yeah. And everybody in the tour heard a disembodied female.
Oh.
We all looked at each other and I'm like, oh, welcome.
Oh no, she's just giving the casual talk. It's like, hey, I'm right here.
So this is an old headstone that was left here.
World War II.
I do know that this man does have a headstone already in the cemetery. He shares one with his wife. So I'm not sure if maybe this was a send out from the military for when veterans pass away, that they just automatically do this for them, and she just decided that they were going to have a dual stone, or I'm not sure why it's here, but
yeah, it's mostly up to the family and how they want to do it.
Yeah, so that was left here.
I thought for a second I heard like a third pair of footsteps coming upstairs.
Did. I don't discount it.
Well, I think it's just my heavy boots.
This is the original embalming room. As you can tell, it's a popular room people like to sit in.
I see.
There is no light in here, unfortunately, but this is where...
Oh, this is going to be trouble with my buddy. He's taller than me, so he's going to have to duck.
So this is where they embalmed people at. So, yeah, there's been thousands of bodies through here. I can prove 2,700 funerals that took place in this building with mine states. Building just keeps growing and growing.
See, where's the light in here?
It's way down here.
Awesome. The dark, scary corridor.
I don't mind it.
Eh.
I walk around in the dark
I'm not too big on dark spaces here and there, but we all have flashlights and stuff. I don't mind if I'm with a friend or someone, but if I'm alone, it's kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one reason why.
Oh.
Dolls.
Yeah.
As soon as I see dolls in the mix and stuff, that's
Yeah.
I saw dolls in the picture, I'm like, oh god. As soon as one turns, I'm like, nope.
There's a haunted one upstairs.
Oh god, I gotta see it now.
She is 100% haunted too.
So if I start touching her and stuff, or try to instigate, she would probably react.
She gives off a lot of EVPs, typically.
Oh, nice.
So this is the casket room. This is where they put all of their caskets on display for purchase. So whenever somebody was arranging services for their loved one, this is where they would pick out their casket, and then they would likely go into this little room and make the arrangements for said funeral. This up here is what we call the flower room. That room is probably one of the most active rooms that we have in the building. They did all of their flower arrangements in-house and for the funerals, and that's where they did those at. So it's just a little room. They get disembodied voices in there. They get a lot of activity with their equipment that they have in there. That's a pretty popular spot. Although I will say that the activity and stuff is starting to change over time, and other places in the building are starting to be more active than others again. So, as I said, this is a brand new building,
Right.
to me and to the paranormal world. So, we're probably going to see a lot of changes taking place as it morphs through what it's ultimately going to end up to be.
Yeah.
So, there's that. So, I do know that there were services held both on the first floor and the second floor, and you're tall, so when you come through this door, make sure you don't hit your head.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This
The creepy
is,
small staircase with the ominous light. That's always nice.
yeah. So this is the spiral staircase. This is the way that I think that they used to come up
Right.
whenever they had services on the second floor. And it's one of the more beautiful parts of the building, I think. I think it's gorgeous. But it also leads up to the second floor. So we're going to take a trip.
Yep. Oh, I love it when it shakes.
So this is the second floor landing.
Yep.
It has a coat closet. And this also goes into the second floor in here.
Yep.
So this is the area that I call the small living room. This area, the previous owner used this as a TV room, and he would often talk about shadow people that he would see cross.
Shadow people down that way.
They would cross the area.
Oh man.
I myself have heard disembodied voices up here, specifically a female, like the one that you just saw. That was actually in that big living room down there. This is the casket that we had just set up. So this right here is a mid to late 1800s Oddfellows casket. It is very fragile. It did.
I can see the rust and everything in it.
That's not rust.
Or sorry, not rust.
Um,
The cloth kind of coming out of it.
so all of this staining that you're seeing is human biological material.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
I would not either. This once held the body of a 14-year-old American Indian girl. I did hear that.
I think that was just. I know there's some guys over there across the street moving some stuff around, so I think that's probably just them.
So this once held the body of a 14-year-old American Indian girl. Back in those days, American Indians didn't have any value as human beings, unfortunately. I don't understand the mentality, but it is what it is.
Our history in America is pretty messed up.
If it had to happen, then I would like to educate on it.
Right.
So the Oddfellows, these caskets were never made to be buried. The Oddfellows use these caskets for ceremonial purposes, and a lot of these caskets often held the bodies of deceased, and they would use them as props in plays, biblical plays, and they would also use them as basically when new members were joining the Oddfellows, they would use these humans as kind of an initiation into that. All I know about this female is that she was 14. I don't know her name. I don't know when she was placed in the casket. I do know that she was taken out of the casket in the 1990s and buried in a cemetery in Guthrie Center, Iowa. Outside of that, I know nothing about her, but this casket is over 120 years old. The stand that it's on is original to this building. That is a shipping container, and the stand that it is on, both of those pieces are original to this building as well. So there's that. So with a rental, you get 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. These 2 bedrooms have attached bathrooms with showers that work. I do hear footsteps up and down this hallway quite frequently, as well as a disembodied female that comes. People do also catch EVPs in these rooms.
I'll say, like, you didn't walk too close by that balloon, did you? It just moved a little bit, something. I don't know if it was just, you just walk by in a brush.
It could have been. It could have been. But we do also have balloons that move on command. I've caught that on camera as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw you guys had security cameras in here, so that's great.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to hang another one up in here when
we're
done doing this.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But the... Just making sure my casket stands good. It looks kind of wobbly.
A little bit, yeah. Looks like it's leaning on the left there.
No, we're good. I definitely don't want that to fall. So these are all bedrooms that when people rent overnight, they can take their pick. There's attached bathrooms in these 2 bedrooms with working showers. 2 more bedrooms.
Wow.
And
some big rooms too.
Yeah. And another bedroom. So this is the back of the building. So when you're up front, like if you're looking this way towards the front of the building, everything on this side is over the casket room. Everything on this side is over the chapel. This is my office. So this is what I call the large living room.
Oh, there's a doll you're probably talking about.
Yeah, that's her. That's Claire.
Oh, Claire, is it?
It is Claire.
Hi, Claire.
We have vintage pieces.
Don't move your head or jump out at me. I'll probably scream like a girl.
This is between 1850 and 1899. This is a Victorian mourning wreath. Everything in the frame and in it is original to that time period. Then this is a 1920s last rites box. So this accompanied priests on the last rites of people that were dying. And then so they would do those before they passed away. This is a 1920s version of the same thing, of a mourning photograph. This is how they would memorialize their dead back in the day. This is a 1920s Oddfellow mask. The Oddfellows were a secret society, so they would mask themselves much like the Masonic Lodge meetings and things like that. So that's why you see like the paint and stuff, because they would do whatever they could to conceal their identities.
Gotcha.
This is a mourning photograph of an unknown year of a little kiddo that passed away. That is the layette, and that is real human hair in that photograph. But again, this is another way that they would memorialize their dead. Yeah, which I think is pretty cool. So there's nothing wrong with this doll. I call her type.
I hope not.
Because she is very crusty. This is what is referred to as a black mirror or a black scrying mirror.
That's the late 1800s.
No, I made this one.
Oh, you made that one?
Yes, I made.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the smaller one to the left of it.
Oh, yes.
I thought you meant
that. This is just
that.
a photograph.
This is a scrying mirror?
It's a black mirror.
Okay.
So it's really cool to go down the rabbit hole with that. Like
I see.
Yeah,
okay.
But that's a scrying mirror, and all of these are just other pieces. But this is the mortuary. So, do you have any questions?
I guess we would check out the smaller rooms, just kind of how they look.
Yeah, you can go ahead and walk through.
I'm guessing that's like just a closet and all that.
That's the elevator shaft. It's all
Gotcha.
Yep.
So how, and out of curiosity, and I might experiment a bit too much, with these shadow people, have anyone's ever experienced any kind of like getting scratched or, No, not yet? Okay.
No, there's never been anything negative that I can tell. I've never experienced anything negative here. For the most part, everything is peaceful.
Okay.
It just jump scares you.
Oh, I bet.
Definitely not like Malvern Manor, for example. It's
I don't think I don't know about that one.
Oh, that's a good one. You should definitely look on YouTube and look up Josh Hurd.
Josh heard that. I may know the name a bit.
He's the owner of Malvern, and he pulls really good stuff out of his buildings. For sure.
Okay. Very spacious in the rooms, I will give it that. A lot of experimentation as well. So what experiment can we do to like get some kind of do you think we can maybe try just out of curiosity?
Really just walking around and then looking through your video. A lot of the stuff here is audio. If you're looking for equipment to go off, I'm definitely not the one for that because they don't do it for me. They do it for everybody else.
Yeah.
I've been trying for 3 months to get them to set a REM pod off, and they will not do it for me.
The smell is off in here. Like it's smoky.
This room smells like smoke too. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody previously smoked in here before I got the building. That's possible.
Yeah.
But
I'll say, was this door open earlier? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for something to like, come run it out or like a ball or, something to kind of like really show it.
Yeah. It's typically not that blatant. Not yet anyway. Sometimes it does, but for the most part, it's pretty peaceful, and a lot of it is audio. From everything that I have seen. Now, investigators with equipment, when they come in, typically they get a lot of good luck, but never with me around.
Yeah.
For whatever reason that is, I have no idea.
It could be an energy thing. It could be a lot of things.
And also, I'm the chief cook and bottle washer around here, and they probably just don't want to scare me because then their building won't be taken care of. So, because
well, I mean, I'll call it the spirits going, show yourself, let me see that you're here and you're not, fake and all that. Be like, come out, scare me, do anything.
Right.
I don't care if they touch me, scratch me, whatever. It's like, show some, proof. Or have that doll just turn its head or its eyes, looking, something. I don't care what it is, just something come alive. That's kind of how I am a bit. But it feels like nothing wants to come out. Yet.
Could you do me a favor before my friend leaves? I'm going to knock and show you where I am in the building. Can you knock and show him where you are? This is me. Can you knock and show me where you are? Can you walk up to his phone and tell him hi? Because whenever he plays it back, he'll be able to hear you. If you want to tell him something, you're more than welcome to walk up to his phone and say hi. Did you hear that? There was a knock down there. Can you do that one more time really loud for me? Again, I know what I'm listening for too, so.
I'll place on my boots, not.
No, it was down here. It was that light.
That's very light.
I also know what I'm listening for because I've been doing this for about 20 years.
Yeah.
Can you say hello? I am going to be setting up a live stream on the second floor tonight on YouTube, so it'll run all night long. So definitely look up that on Sleeper Mortuary on the YouTube, and it'll be live streaming all night tonight. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna show you downstairs and show you out because I have to install some cameras, and then I have to run and pick up my.
That's
kiddo.
understandable. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, and here we'll go down the big stairs because it's a lot easier.
All right.
Thank you for coming, and I'm so sorry that it took.
That's okay.
So long.
It's okay.
Because we were slow rolling. We were in the car for 10 hours yesterday, picking up the casket.
Yeah.
So, but I appreciate you taking the time to come and watch it.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. I think I have the problem figured out. But if I ever need something in the future, I'll definitely reach out if you're cool with that.
Of course. Honestly, I'd love to help out anything. I mean, I love this stuff, and especially being local around here.
Yeah. Yeah, and definitely tell your friends. And I don't think a lot of people when I don't live around here yet.
I will definitely try to get as much word as I can spread.
Which, you know, I'm not sure a whole lot of people will enjoy it, but hopefully a lot of people.
I mean, I know there's I know there's a friend of mine who love all this stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'll definitely review this footage later. I'll probably upload it to my channel.